Shalom. Before we begin, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is Tua Parya from the Providence, Rhode Island camp, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. And you can see on the screen what this lesson is going to be centered around, and it's centered around the people that run the earth. You know, the people that run the earth. And the title of this lesson is the serpent that bit the horse's heel. Seeing that serpent representing Israel, starting with Yahweh Shai, and that horse's heel representing the power structure of he who is sitting upon the horse. Okay. Now, reading here in the book of Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter, alright, it says here in the 5th verse, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. And the ruler, okay, is referring to these folks right here, which these people, they go all the way back to a man called Esau, right? These are Edomites, where it's written here in the book of Job, the 9th 24, that the earth was given unto the Edomites, the wicked. They are the wicked, the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay, here it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not wherein who is he? They covered the faces of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Alright, they covered the faces of the angels, the prophets. They turned during the time of the Renaissance, which Renaissance means rebirth, alright, which was the revival of the Roman Empire. They had changed all the dark images that were made by the Israelites that were ruling in Rome, and they changed it from dark to white. All right, and it's called iconoclasm. See, if you don't know what that means, just look it up. Okay, and to prove really who the wicked is speaking of here in this verse, all you got to do is go to the book of Malachi, the 1st chapter, and read it, the 4th verse, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has indignation forever. See, so these people that rule the world and their descendants, the Heavenly Father hates them. Indignation means righteous anger, so he's angry with these people. Okay, this is the wicked that the earth was given to. And we can read, see, you got 13 families that secretly control the world. Now for those families, for those famous bloodlines who control everything, these guys are so rich and powerful, they make Ambani and Gates look like peasants, right? Bill Gates, this the guy that he deals with the what was it, the internet. Let me see we'll see what this guy was famous for. What does he own? Bill Gates, businessman, investor. Yep, best known for co-founding the software company Microsoft. You know, this guy's supposed to be one of the most wealthiest on the planet, but what we just read is what these families make Gates and this other guy look like peasants. Elon Musk's, Jeff Bezos, right? It says their ideologies and connections aren't known to the public, which is why we don't know much about them. Don't question yourself if you don't recognize them. That was their plan throughout, and they've been trying to hide the truth about themselves ever since they came into power. This is just so now, in these times, we're able to identify who these people are, because we're getting closer and closer to the day of Yahweh Shai's return, and they're getting exposed through the mouth of the prophets. All right, Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7, it says, for the mystery of iniquity does already work, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. See, these people, they are going to cause havoc upon the planet Earth until they be taken out of the way. And who's going to take him out the way? That serpent. Again, like I said earlier, that the serpent represents Israel, starting with Yahweh Shai. Okay, because there's duality to that word serpent. See? Yahweh Shai said it. Be wise as serpents, harmless as doves. Alright, but it says, verse 8 says, and then shall that wicked be revealed. That's wicked is talking about the Edomites. These people that run everything. Alright? You can see the name of these families. I'm not gonna say them because they may be trigger words to YouTube, and to the point where, hey, they've been trying to hide the truth about themselves, to the point they'll cancel your channels. All right, they'll label you as a conspiracy theorist. You see. Let's go back here. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And that's referring to the prophets that are on the highways and byways countlessly putting videos up on the internet. It says, and shall destroy him with the brightness of his coming. You see that? And that's when what? That's when that heel of the horse gets bitten. Alright? The heel of that horse gets bitten. Because even Yahweh Shai was represented by a bronze serpent. Okay, going all the way back to the book of I believe it's Exodus. Let me double check that. Salak, it's the book of Numbers. It's the book of Numbers. Okay. But continuing on, it says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. And these people, they are highly satanic people. Okay. And they have that title called the Illuminati, which the light that they're bearing, because light, Illuminati, simply means light bearer, which goes back to that word Lucifer. Okay, that you can read about in the book of Isaiah. And Lord willing, we get to that. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish here in Ecclesiastes. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 in verse 5 again. It says, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. And that rich is referring to you Israelites. Okay, when it's written in the book of Revelation, let's get it real quick. I want to say it's Revelation 2 and 9, 2 and 10. Yup, 2 and 9. It says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Okay, this is referring to the Israelites. It says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say that are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. See that? These are the people that run the world, the synagogue of Satan. Okay? Get a good look at this, because these are the people that are going to be the first fruits of slavery when Yahweh Shai returns. Right? These are the people. So let's go back to Ecclesiastes. Alright, in chapter 10 and verse 7. It says, I have seen servants upon horses. Alright, these people are actually servants. They're supposed to be serving the children of Israel, but due to the disobedience of the children of Israel, alright, we've been brought low. We've been made the tail, according to the curses written in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. We've been brought low to serve the people that were meant to serve us. Alright, but it says, I have seen servants upon horses. That horse represents power. Okay, also represent power. It says, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And Yashar Allah, the princes of Yahweh. Alright, the princes of the Most High is referring to the Israelites. The Israelites are walking as servants upon the earth. You see? And we're all subject to the system that these individuals here have set up, right? They run the banks, they run the media, they run the pharmaceutical company, all right? They run it all, okay? Let's read this quote here by David Rockefeller. Some even believe we are part of a secret cabal working against the best interests of the U.S., characterizing my family and me as internationalists, of conspiring with others around the world so build a more integrated global political and economic structure. One world, if you will. If that's the charge, I stand guilty and am proud of it. So these people boast, right? They're prideful, right? They think that their enterprise won't get knocked off, but ultimately, deep down, they do know, because they know these scriptures. Okay, they know these scriptures, right? Now, staying on these devils. Okay, the scriptures say the manner of the ruler is the same way the people shall be. All right, here written Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 10:1 in the GNT. A wise ruler will educate his people, and his government will be orderly. See, these people aren't wise. They have the knowledge of wickedness, and the scriptures say that the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. Okay, going back, it says all the officials and all the citizens will be like their ruler. You see this place right now, it's out of order. People don't know their left from their right. Alright, it's all bugged out. Everyone got their own truth. No one's taking accountability. This place is destined for destruction the way it's being ran. Alright? It says an uneducated king will ruin his people, but a government will grow strong if its rulers are wise. You see that? If the rulers are wise. And really, the only wise kingdom, alright, that's been prophesied to come about is the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai, which is going to grow strong forever, an everlasting kingdom. It says the Lord sees to the government of the world and brings the right person to power at the right time. So the Yahweh Shem Shai, okay, he knows what's going on. He's the one who rules in the kingdoms of men. He gave the earth to the hands of the wicked. But these people, they're gonna come to realize that their enterprise will not be fulfilled. Okay, it will not be fulfilled. All right, and that's why we read here. Hey, look, you can look at the condition of the people. It says there's an error which proceeded from the ruler. The people that ruling, the servants upon horses, they're not fit to rule. Okay, look at how this place is being managed. Look at how America, the world look at the state of it. But there shall be an end to that. There shall be an end to that. Right? Let's keep reading here. Verse 8. It says, he that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh an hedge, a serpent shall bite him. Let's read this in another translation. Okay, this is the NLT. When you dig a well, you might fall in. When you demolish an old wall, you could be bitten by a snake. NIV, whoever digs a pit may fall into it. Whoever breaks through a wall may be bitten by a snake. See, ESV, he who digs a pit will fall into it, and a serpent will bite him who breaks through a wall. And these Edomites, the ones that are serving Satan, all right, the ones that are ruling the society, they are going to be bit by that serpent. They are going to fall into their own pit. Okay, and in fact, let me grab a quick scripture. Slack, bear with me. It's the book of, let's go to the book of Proverbs. Chapter 1 and verse 31. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. Right? They shall eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. Let's read that in another translation. NLT. Therefore, they must eat the bitter fruit of living their own way, choking on their own schemes. And that's what's gonna happen to these people, these wicked rulers of society, man. These wicked rulers of society, they finna get knocked off the high horse. Okay, they're on their high horse, proud, thinking that they got everything figured out. It's all gonna come down to the point where Yahweh Shemel Shah is gonna bring forth judgment. All right. Now I read about how the serpent is gonna bite. Is gonna bite upon he who breaketh down a wall. Okay. And ultimately, when it comes down to what we're about to read concerning the tribe of Dan, Dan was mingled amongst the 12 tribes of Israel. Dan is a spiritual. It's a spiritual application. Because if we read the definition, or the meaning of the word Dan, it means a judge. You see that? And if you think about the time when Yahweh Shah had died and had you know, he had opened up the priesthood, right? Now it's after the order of Melchizedek, where all the tribes are judges. All the tribes. You can read in Exodus. We're kings and priests of the earth. Kings and priests judge. They cast for a judgment. All right, but this can be spiritually applied to the children of Israel. It says, Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, an adder in the path, that biteth the horse heel, so that his rider shall fall backward. Now, spiritually applying it to this verse we read here in Ecclesiastic, it's here in the 7th verse. Again, it says, I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh a hedge or serpent shall bite him. Alright, you see that? So let's real quick, let's go into the fall of the Edomites. Pull up a couple scriptures real quick. Salaki, bear with me so I could get these lined up. And Lord willing, this is edifying and I'm not all over the place. Alright. But let's read here. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6. In verse 7 says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? So Ezra is inquiring, he's asking these questions, right? Unto the angel. And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Isaac's hand held first the heel of Esau. So this is bringing back an account that took place in the book of Genesis. Alright, the birth of Jacob and Esau. You see? Verse 9 says, For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And we are in the time period where Esau is ruling the planet. Alright? We are coming to the end of the world. And Jacob grabbing hand first the heel of Esau. What does that represent? It represents the downfall of Edomite rulership. The structure, the image of the beast is going to come to an end. Alright, it says here, verse 10, the hand of a man is between the heel and the hand. So the angel broke down the birth of Jacob and Esau and what it represented when Jacob held onto the heel of Esau. You see, the downfall of these high level demons, alright, is coming. Though it tarry, wait for it. We read the prophecies concerning their downfall. And let's read here in the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter, concerning their downfall in the 12th verse. How art thou fallen from heaven? Heaven means rulership here. Say, O Lucifer. Lucifer, again, going into the bearer of light. Let's click that. Let's go into that. You see, light bearer. All right. Yahweh Shai is also is known as a light bearer. Okay, that word has duality to it. You have the righteous light bearers, you have the wicked light bearers. But the wicked light bearers, their light is as darkness. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back and read this again. How art thou fallen from heaven, rulership, O Lucifer? These devils right here, these families that run the world. That's who that's talking about. It says, Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which is weaken the nations? And these devils weaken the nations. What? Through debt. Through debt. Okay. Having everybody coming to them for everything. Let me see here. And if the yep, let's. Nah, I'm not gonna read that. But these devils have a thing where they want to chip the whole world, and whoever's not down with it, they're gonna get destroyed. But again, we know they're not gonna be able to get the enterprise fulfilled. Now, we just read how they fell from their rulership and became weak like the nations. Okay, it says, For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, which is representing what? The children of Israel. Right? He said in his heart he's gonna rule over the children of Israel. Right? He says, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. He tries to measure everything. Tries to go up into the space, try to go down in the earth. But what? It says, Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Be brought down. Will be brought down to the grave. That's what hell is referring to here. Okay? Because hell can mean three things. It can mean destruction, it can mean the grave, or it can mean a harsh condition. Okay? Verse 16, They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword. Salakia, bear with me. Salakia, bear with me quickly. Alright, let's read the verse 19 again. It says, But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. But Esau won't be in no tomb. Okay? He's gonna get a reward according to his work. You know? These people have another thing coming to them. Keep reading this, verse 20. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land, and slayed thy people, and thy seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. See, Esau will never receive any type of honor for the things that he was doing. Everyone's going to be glad the cancer of the earth is removed. It says, Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor for the face of the world with cities. Okay? These people, alright, it's only a matter of time before they get cast down. Now, I'm gonna end this off here in the book of Habakkuk. Alright, the second chapter. In the third verse, it says, For the vision is yet for an appointed time, right? Because right now it doesn't seem like anything's happening. I'm talking about the destruction of these demons. But hey, another will say, how long you been saying that for? That ain't even happening, blah blah blah. But hey, listen, the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. You see that? Because hey, listen, this vision has been predestined to take place after certain prophecies are fulfilled, the destruction of these Edomites, they're not gonna be ruling forever, man. You have to believe that. Okay? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not a man that he should lie. Verse 4, Habakkuk 2 and 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. These Edomites don't have an upright soul. Okay? All they're going to do is produce wickedness, evil, and it's going to cause the whole earth to mourn. And then, hey, what? Right now, hey, he doesn't feel like he's going to go down, but, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to get him. Right? This is verse, continuing on, it says, but the just shall live by his faith. And the faith of Yahweh, the faith of the servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is that what? Hey, they're going to come down. They're going to get destroyed. Alright, I mean, I could keep reading. This is actually a chapter that I could go into and apply to the Edomites, but I'm not going to draw this out too long. You know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.